Miss Kim. How are you?
Oh, great. Good morning.
Well, everybody, welcome to the Connect Show. My name is Tracy Champagne, and today is the episode number 27 of season number 3. After a while, it just all blurs together. It really just does. So, my business is Small Business Milwaukee. We do social media, blog writing, newsletter writing, and a lot of website design. And I'm still here, but you can't see me. There I am. And I am joined here today with Kim, my partner in crime, Kim Knock.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Connect Show. Like Tracy said, I'm Kim Knock. My business is Opportunities Knocking, doing very similar things as Tracy, with Tracy, all over the place, social media management and events and all kinds of other craziness. Today, we are happy to have our guests, Allison Verhalen and Alex Hitt. Tracy and I are really looking forward to talking to them.
And as always, want to start our show by thanking our partners. The Connect Show every Tuesday is at 10 a.m. Central and brought to you by Connect Media Live. We help businesses reach their audiences through social media, video, and web development. So if you're looking to have a show similar to this one, you could be totally online, or you can be in the studio where Kim is over there with all of the great stuff in the background. Either way you want to do it, we can help you put together a great show. So go to connectmedia.live for more information.
Excellent. We also have to thank our hosting sponsor, Expansive Workspace, where I am currently live broadcasting from Studio A5 MKE Videos. Amazing space. You get to see a little bit of Tosa in the background. Hey, look at this. Look at this view. John's got all the cameras set up. So that is beautiful. Wauwatosa behind me, multiple locations in Wisconsin and nationwide. I've been visiting some of them nationwide. They're all really cool. If you're interested, check out expansive.com. Looks like they have about 42 locations. So
that's a lot.
Get in, go.
And as always, we're thankful to have you come and watch the Connect Show. If you have a topic you think we should be discussing, please email us at ideas@theconnectshow.com. And I was thinking about you, Mitch, the whole time I was saying that, just so you know, if you're watching.
We don't have our buddy Mitch today. No. We have to thank our amazing guests from last week, Andy Wines and Deron Brown. They were so fun, entertaining, both on screen and behind the scenes. They were a really, really good time. Mm-hmm. We learned a lot about running your own business, figuring out how to make a difference in the community while you're running your own business. These guys are some superstars. So happy to have had them last week.
Yes, and totally agree. That was a really great show, very energetic. And those cookies, I wish I could have eaten more of them. He needs to come up with some gluten-free ones. Delicious. Because whiskey, there's no gluten in there. He can add those in there and be fine. So as a reminder, the Connect Show is better when it's interactive. So we are live on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. So if you'd like to bring up a comment for our discussion of the day, or if you want to talk to any of our guests today, please put them in the chat. We will see them and we will address your comments.
Amazing. We also have to thank all of the volunteers. We're all volunteers here at the Connect Show. If you would like to get involved, please email us at ideas@theconnectshow.com if you are interested in helping us out.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're on to the quote of the day. Every problem is a gift. Without problems, we would not grow. By Anthony Robbins, motivational speaker and writing. Well, I don't know. Sometimes when you're in the middle of that problem, you're certainly not thinking it's a gift.
Exactly.
Sometimes in hindsight, you might.
Yeah, typically, you always think it's a gift after.
You always think of it. It's a good thing that happened because this and this and this happened, but you don't see that right away. In the middle of it, you're just like, oh, please. Somebody help me figure out what to do.
When is this going to be done? And I also find it really funny. Who calls him Anthony Robbins?
I feel like because it's Tony Robbins.
Mommed him by doing that. I feel like you mommed him a little bit. Like
I'm just writing. Apparently, he wants to be called Anthony. That must be his professional name, and his Tony Robbins is his stage name. I don't know.
All right. Well, I'll take it.
It works. It's both. Like. I wonder what's on his birth certificate.
As entrepreneurs, just along with life, I think we're giving a lot of gifts, aren't we? A lot of problem gifts, right?
Yeah, that is true.
And we're like,
Bring me some more gifts. I want more gifts.
Exactly. Exactly.
So let's get this party started today with our topic of today. So, what are some hidden tools, software, actual things, or other things that have helped you in your business, such as helped you with your ideas or your mindsets, your accountability activities? Like, what are, and Kim and I, we have a passion for tech. So, we can
Yes.
come up with a whole laundry list of tools that have helped us.
Exactly. Exactly. I would say for me, networking is my first tool. Some people just don't know. Some people just don't know about networking. So it's not really a hidden tool, but it kind of is. And then
Mhm.
technology, like you said, I have a list. I mean, what do you want? We've got AI stuff going on. We've got graphic design stuff going on, websites. I mean, everything.
Yeah, the chat GPT is like the topic of discussion for like the last 2 months. It's
Yeah.
everywhere I go. It's, did you hear about this? Or every article that comes from an influencer, it's all about the chat GPT. And I have to say, I have gone to it a few times to get some stuff quickly written, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I agree. And there's a lot more than just Chat GPT. A lot more.
Yeah.
There's better.
I think Canva actually said they're going to merge with an AI. Like all of these companies are going to start using AI in their products to better serve us so we can get faster what we're looking for. I think it's pretty
We'll,
cool.
we'll see if Google will like it or if they'll punish us.
Yeah, we'll find
I
out.
don't know. I don't know.
Hopefully they'll
There's
work
ways around
together
that.
with it. Yeah.
There's ways around that too.
I'm
So,
trying to think of some other cool tools that I've used that I really, really like.
I mean, I use Canva like crazy. That's
Mhm.
I mean, I don't even think about it. I just go into it. I use it. I have social media scheduling tools that I love.
Mhm.
Um, take anything that is like a time saver.
Right.
I try to find something to save time all the time.
One tool that I really love that ever since I started using it, I've never second guessed it, because sometimes I'll try them and then I'll not use them as often as I thought I would, and then they're just not as cool as I thought they would be. But this tool of being able to send yourself your own emails and scheduling them, and you could even have them go repeatedly, helps me with my workflow. So that is a pretty cool tool that I use, because I find that I spend all my time in my inbox. So if it's coming to my inbox, it's going to get done.
Yeah. John
That's
put
pretty
on
cool
the
too.
put out there simplified and loyalty AI or some good ones that John's into. So
Have you seen that one where you can get your own friend on AI? Like you can open up the app and talk to her every day, and she'll give you recipes if you ask her. It's
John said
it's
that's
like
his new girlfriend.
literally, yeah, it's like this
Yeah.
thing we can have this total friend on there.
He does some pep talks every morning, says, "Hey, you can do it." Like motivational Monday, talk to me Tuesday. I don't know. Like he's got a different thing probably every day.
See Wednesday.
I mean, I wonder how that could be used, like to actually be beneficial instead of weird.
There is no way.
There is
There's
no
no,
way, he says.
I don't think there is a way either. The whole, it's just weird. Every time you think, every time it would talk to you, you'd be like, you are a machine, and I am having a conversation with a machine.
It would be. And then, like, does it grow to know your personality? I think we're going way far off topic, but it's fun. But like, does it grow to know your personality and like talk to you in certain ways? Oh, that could be
Oh,
crazy.
that gets really weird. What if it senses like you're doing something that you've been telling it that you didn't want to do, and all of a sudden it becomes like your conscience. I told you that you shouldn't be doing that. Oh, man, that would be crazy.
Oh boy. And I think we
Is
should
John laughing over
move
there?
on from the topic. I don't think, do we have any comments or anything going on in the chat? John Taylor's getting
No.
red back here. We're going nuts. We're going nuts. So
John's guilty of having this friend. That's why.
let's not tell the world. John,
Something new we learned about him
right?
today.
I think we are ready
Well,
to
I think, yeah.
conversate with our
Yeah.
first guest. So why don't we go on and start talking about our new friend Alex? Tracy?
Just wait for Alex to come up.
Not
Is
yet.
Alex going to come up?
Probably read his bio.
Okay. Alex, well, it hasn't always been like that. He's come up before. Alex is an online creator and social media coach who focuses on short vertical video marketing. Alex moved to Hawaii with no job, no car, no apartment, and no connections. Wow, that's quite a thing there. He got his dream job in a hotel sales, then COVID hit. Through food delivery, flipping furniture on Facebook, and more, Alex has made it through the real estate business and now has become a true creator. Welcome, Alex, to the show.
Hey,
There's Alex. See, if we're in studio, when I'm saying that, the person is sitting there next to me, so I just assume. There he
thanks
is.
for having me on.
So, Alex, thanks for coming on. And I know it's super, super early for you, so thank you for that. And I know you've had some coffee because I already asked, so that's awesome. So what are some of the hidden tools, software, things that you use to help you build your business?
We'll definitely use all of the Adobe products, and CapCut is another short form vertical video. So CapCut is a video editor that's great, totally free, that I teach a lot of clients to use. I also use a software called Midjourney. That's one of those AI art tools that you may have seen, kind of like ChatGPT, but it's for art instead of text.
Oh,
Yeah, it's really cool. So you gotta check out. It's called Midjourney. It's very, very, very cool. But yeah,
cool.
there's like a new tool every day, right?
Yeah.
With AI. So there's always a new one that you're adding.
Are you finding yourself using a lot of AI now that it's just, I mean, it's exploded.
Yeah.
Exploded.
Yeah. I don't use the Chat GPT as much. I mean, for my YouTube descriptions and for stuff like that, I definitely will. But sometimes, sometimes you're using them, and sometimes it makes it longer. You're like, oh, I'm gonna use Chat GPT to write an email. Like, it's a pretty short email. Do I really need a computer to do this for me, right? So,
True.
but they're getting very powerful. I think for SEO, for blog writing, it definitely is a game changer. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So
Yeah, I'm finding it helpful for website design.
you made a very quick mention about short vertical video. Why use it, and how does short vertical video lead to sales?
That's a great question. So 80% of all website traffic, of all internet traffic, is video. And 70% of that video is watched on a mobile device. Now, we grew up being desktop first, right? We were comfortable with the computer, and that's how we logged on. Most people these days are mobile first, right? And most people, and again, 80% of all traffic on the internet is video. Most people are not turning their phone like this. They're holding it like this, okay, to watch the video. So you have sites like Reels, Facebook Stories, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts. And these are some of the most popular ways to stream video. And why I suggest it for businesses is the reach for it. Okay, so having a long form video go viral is very, very difficult, right? But there are literally thousands, or the numbers kind of are mind boggling, that go super viral through short form video. So if you want reach, if you really want to reach a lot of people, really the only way to do that in 2023 is through short form vertical video. So I have multiple videos over 1 million views. I have another coach in my community who has multiple videos with 23 million views or more. I mean, these are numbers that you can't get on your podcast, on your YouTube videos. They're only possible through short form vertical video. So I think that's the reach. And that, go ahead, Tracy.
I was just going to ask, what is considered short form? Like how many seconds?
It varies, upon platform. So the longest, you could say, short form vertical video you could have on TikTok is technically 10 minutes, but kind of the agreed upon or the general rule is about 60 seconds or less.
I would definitely say that I'm done after a minute or two. Even if it's like a recipe or something, like, damn, that looks good. I am not going to watch you for 10 minutes. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm scrolling past. I'm moving on. My brain can't handle it.
They say the average viral video is actually about 17 seconds long, which from personal experience, I feel like that's probably true.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Interesting. So how do these?
Your second question. sorry, Tracy, but your second question was how does it lead to sales, right?
Mhm.
Really short form videos like top of funnel, right? It's building that brand, it's brand awareness. I think most people in their business don't make enough sales, not because they don't have a great product or a great website or they're a bad salesperson. It's really nobody knows who the heck they are at the end of the day. And so getting your name out there, people buy from people that they know. You ever heard know, like, and trust? Well, first step of that is know. Most people never get known.
Mhm.
So you're probably not going to make a sale off of one 15-second short form video that goes viral, but maybe they go and subscribe to your profile and then they see some more of your videos and then they go to your website and then they sign up for your newsletter. So it's not a one-to-one like, oh, you know, people ask, what's the ROI on one TikTok video? Probably nothing, really. I mean, it could be. People have amazing results, but it's really that top of funnel, building brand awareness, gaining subscribers. You know, I have a YouTube channel. Over 80% of my subscribers come from shorts, come from the short form vertical video. So it's a really great way to just kind of build that brand and get out there. And then, yeah, you nurture and you give more information with the longer form content, right? So it's like a movie trailer preview for your video, for your movie content later on.
I like that. I like that analogy.
Yeah, because it's like they just if they get intrigued by a 17-second video, chances are they're going to be interested enough to go look at your other things that you're doing. And it really does take only that long to get intrigued enough to go look at the other things.
Yeah.
And do these videos need to be like, do they have to be fancy videos or can they just be like something you did on your phone?
That's a great question. Yeah. Shot on your phone, usually with not even the back facing camera, with the forward facing camera. So really low tech. You know, people actually prefer this. It's called user generated content, but it's not high production value. It's not shot with the 4K camera and, you know, with cinematic lighting. Most viral videos, you know, and most videos that people prefer are these, you know, pointing the camera at your face and talking. So very low tech. You have all the tools that you need right in the palm of your hand already. And they actually did a study on this. I talked to a representative from TikTok. Quality of video had little to do with the performance of the best ads on the platform. So no, you don't really need anything but your smartphone.
Well, that's a relief for a lot of us out there. That takes away all of your excuses on how it has to be professional.
Yeah.
You just have to go out and do it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's definitely a big change for people. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. I was going to just say back to that AI question. So how can we use that to create videos? You were mentioning that art one. Do you use that one for creating videos?
Sure. I mean, we're really, really close, and I think there's some tools out there now that are going to allow you to do text to video. There's some tools that do it now that aren't super sophisticated, but very, very soon you're going to have the ability just to type in a prompt, hey, here's the description of my business, create 10 short form vertical videos with an AI tool. I mean, we're like this close to that. The AI art tools now are usually creating single images. You know, just like a 2D. So, and you could write scripts with ChatGPT. I think the ChatGPT for scripting a video, especially if you're an expert in your industry, you're probably going to be able to say it better than maybe the AI, depending on your experience level. But definitely to get ideas, you could say, hey, give me 10 video ideas about, you know, the connect, you know, for Alex, who's a TikTok expert or a YouTube expert, right? So yeah, I definitely use it for maybe brainstorming. And I think the text to video, once that comes out, you're going to see a huge proliferation of that. Yeah, you're going to see a lot of people using that.
How long will that take before that comes out?
Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, because that sounds pretty fun. Do you have any tips for people that are just getting comfortable with TikTok? Because I know you do like TikTok educational trainings, or what is it that you do with? You don't do people's TikToks, but you will teach them how to use TikTok, right?
That's right. I'm a coach, and I do like live click by click coaching. So I'm able to share my phone screen and I can actually show you the exact buttons to click as you're going through and learning the app. Because when I was asking people, hey, are you doing TikTok? Are you using YouTube Shorts? And 99% of businesses said no. And I said, okay, well, why? They said, well, I don't know how. So it was really just a technical thing, right? Yeah, they have some ideas and maybe what they would, but it was just kind of the logistics of how do you record a video that looks like this, right? Where they're stopping the camera, they're creating angles, or they're doing transitions. So a lot of what I do is kind of the technical side. And then once we get people up to speed of how to make that short form video, how to edit it, how to add the captions, how to record it, okay, then we can talk a little bit higher level on how to structure the video. Because how do you talk about your business in 17 seconds? How do you, communicate a real point in 17 seconds? Some people say, I can't even say like a single sentence in 17 seconds, right? So it's a different style of communication. You have to be very, very efficient in what you say. So maybe those chat, if you're a long-winded person, maybe you kind of brain dump into ChatGPT and say, hey, shorten this script into a 17-second video for me, right? Maybe that's a tool that you could use with AI.
There you go.
Yeah.
I like that you spun it right
Yeah.
back around to that. That's all
Yeah.
great information. I mean, video is the way that the world is going. We're on video now. Everyone, people don't want to read anymore. They want to see video. They want to hear people's voices, and it's definitely not something I'm very proficient in. I don't do it about my business. I just don't. So I'm part of that statistic.
One last point. A lot of us are used to the horizontal video, right?
Mhm.
And the portrait video, if you're actually, we're really going to wrap this up. If you're looking to have a video that connects with people, right? Portrait mode, vertical video is actually the best because whenever I'm looking at somebody, I'm looking at them vertically. I'm not looking at somebody horizontally. It's
Right.
called portrait because it is meant for a person. So, if you're looking to explain things or, people watch a movie to relax, horizontal video, right? But if you're looking to make a connection with people, well, you want that to be as close to a human interaction as possible. And so you should use the vertical portrait video. So a lot of the most popular types of vertical videos are these talking head videos where, like we said, someone's just pointing their camera at their face and talking right into it. And it gives the appearance or it gives the experience of somebody talking to you face to face. So that's really, really powerful for businesses because a lot of businesses are looking to connect. And horizontal video is really more for relaxation or for explaining things or for longer form videos. Yeah, it's not always the best to.
That's a great tip.
Yeah.
I mean, to make
Yeah.
it personable, because like you said before, like a lot of people say, know, like, and trust. You're building the eye contact from that. So that's very good. I think you had great information today. Thank you so much for joining us. Do you have an offer or an event you'd like to share with our audience?
Yeah, I just say go follow me on social media. So you can find me just by searching my name, Alex Hitt, and tons and tons and huge amount, thousands of videos of my face all over the place. So just connect with me on there. And I provide a lot of tutorials. My profile is called Creator Tutorials, but Alex Hitt is also on there. So you can find me easily.
Okay.
And yeah, I teach you how to make short form video, how to start a podcast, how to start a YouTube channel. I've got a lot of tutorial videos out there for you. So if you're looking to learn, my social media is a great place to start. But thank you so much for having me on.
Do
It
you
was
have
great.
do you have anything on your social media accounts about advertising on YouTube, like doing YouTube ads?
I've just started going into YouTube ads myself, and
Okay.
yeah, I'll make some videos for you. Yeah, I usually
Cool.
focus on the free side of things. I try to give people free tools, like just posting videos. But I'm getting more towards in the paid side of things. It's definitely interesting, but very, very, complicated, right? So yeah, I'll have to make some tutorial videos on that
It
too.
seems complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
Well, thanks so much for coming on.
Thank
Yeah,
you for coming on. If you would like to connect with Alex, we have a page on the website, theconnectshow.com/Alex Hitt. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
I like want to learn all the stuff he knows.
I know you're such a TikToker too, so that's like right up your alley, right up your alley.
Yeah.
Up next, we have our guest, Allison. Allison majored in English and psychology without realizing she was getting the perfect degree for content marketing. It wasn't until a few years after she graduated when a family friend asked her to write blog posts for his law firm that she realized she could make money doing what she loves.
And then fast forward to today, Allison is still writing blog posts as well as website landing pages and emails, but also integrates SEO and marketing strategy into the content she writes to give her clients the best chance of attracting, engaging, and converting their ideal clients. So welcome, Allison, to the show.
Welcome to the show, Allison.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thank you for joining us today. We're going to start off with referring like we did to the audience today. What are some of the hidden tools, software, actual things, other things, ideas that have helped you build your business?
Definitely a great keyword research tool has been integral to my business. There are a lot of keyword research tools out there. They're all going to give you different stats, unfortunately. So if you can try and get two tools and see if you, when you research a keyword and make sure that the stats on those match up, that is great. My favorite keyword research tool is called SERPstat, SERP, and then just stat, STAT. .com. That is my favorite research tool. It's not super expensive. It is a monthly subscription. I don't think they have a free version, but it's the best in terms of accuracy of the stats that you get as far as how many people are searching for this and is it super competitive? Is there already a ton of content out there using this? So, and there's other things that SERPstat does as well to help you up your SEO game. It's not just keyword research, but that's where I would start. That and CoSchedule's Headline Analyzer, which does have a free version, is awesome just to make sure that your headline is really on point, because that is the most important part of your content is your headline. If that's not strong, no one's going to read the rest of your content.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. There's a ton of those keyword. What do you think about the Google keyword planner checker thing? I think I've used that in the past.
Yeah, so that's interesting. So on the one hand, I've heard that it's not super accurate as far as, again, those stats, the search volume, because Google doesn't want to completely show its hand. The one thing that planner does that SERPstat does not is give you an idea of where people are geographically when they're searching for things. So, I mean, obviously with what I do, that doesn't matter. I don't care where people are, but if you have a brick and mortar business and you are selling something in a certain area, or maybe you do something health related or insurance or finance related, and you can only sell your services in a particular area, that can be really good to know if people are searching for something in that particular geographical area, or if they're somewhere where you can't help them.
So I think I know the answer to this question, but how did you as a creative writer become an SEO strategist?
I totally also fell into it, just like I fell into blog writing. I think it started when someone, just for funsies, did a quick keyword research for me and sent me a screenshot of it. And I was fascinated. I was like, wait, people are looking for this, but not that. And that gets more searches, even though this means basically the same thing. And that's kind of how I ended up falling down the SEO rabbit hole as I started really getting into the keyword research and learning more about how to do keyword research, where to put the keywords, how long the content needs to be. And it's for anyone who knows anything about SEO, who's done a little bit of that research, you realize it's its own world. And I just completely fell down that rabbit hole and never really found my way back out. Much to my surprise, I have been fascinated by this whole world. So yeah. As
a website designer, I'm often working with people and their content on their website, and the topics always come up about the blog articles, and I can't reinforce it enough. I'm like, don't even bother to write the blog article unless you have a keyword you're going to target, because otherwise you're just wasting your breath almost. Like you'd have to go back and do it. when you figure it out that that's the whole reason why you're doing the blog article. So it totally goes hand in hand with what you're doing.
Yeah, I've come up with so many topics that I've had to toss because I do the keyword research and it's like, nope, no one's searching. No one cares about that topic. Move on to something else.
Yeah.
That's crazy. What are some of the most common benefits of blogging? And with that, what are some of the most common mistakes? I know we just talked about one with the keywords, but are there other common mistakes?
Yeah, so starting with the benefits, definitely SEO, as we talked about, which if anyone doesn't know what that means, that is search engine optimization. I call it making Google your friend. So Google goes, oh, hey, this person actually knows what they're talking about and they're covering this topic that this person over here is looking for. We're going to match them together. So it's all about getting in front of people when they're looking for you, which is so much easier than trying to convince someone that what you do is valuable if they don't even know what you do, much less why they should care. If they're already looking for you, it makes the whole process so much easier. So getting in front of people, positioning yourself as an authority in your industry. I know I've met a lot of people in real life or on Zoom where we meet up at a networking event and then we meet up for a one-on-one later on, and they go to my website or they sign up for my newsletter and they want to make sure that I really know what I'm talking about, and they go to my website and they check out my blog in order to do that. Staying top of mind is another great benefit of blogging, especially if you use it for social media and your newsletter, because that's a lot of people. I hear them saying they don't know what to blog about is a big one, but they also don't know what to put on social media or in their newsletter. And it's like, repurpose your blog. You don't have to reinvent the wheel here. You can cover the same topic in multiple places online and draw people to your website. And it's all about, again, positioning yourself as an authority and staying top of mind. As far as a lot of the mistakes that I see people make, like we said, not doing their keyword research is probably something you could have gotten away with 10, 15 years ago in the early days of blogging and SEO, but it's gotten so competitive now that you really need a strategy behind the content that you're creating. So definitely do that keyword research or have someone like me do the keyword research for you. Not being consistent is also a huge mistake that I see a lot of people making, is they think they can do the blog writing themselves and it's always the last thing on their list. And for a lot of people, if they don't like blogging, it's really going to be the last thing on their list. So they will do everything before they do that. And it never gets done. And then it's not doing anything for your business. It's not driving traffic. It's not positioning you as an expert. If someone does go to your website and sees that you haven't published anything since, July of last year, they're going to wonder if there's anyone behind this website anymore, or if this is the kind of attention you pay to your blog. Is this the kind of attention you're going to pay to them as a client? So those are probably the two biggest ones, and not having a strategy, not having a call to action. Getting in front of people is one thing, but then you need a way to lead them through the funnel. So it can be buy my stuff or, reach out for a consultation. But it could also just be, hey, if you want more content like this, sign up for my newsletter, follow me on social media, so that you have other ways to keep getting in front of them and keep putting that great content in front of them.
So I have a quick question about, how is the ChatGPT affecting your work? And are you using it at all with your work? Or are you still like writing all of your blogs from scratch? Like, how is it going to affect writers?
It depends on the writer. So I've played around with it. I don't really use it in my work at all because I'm a really fast writer. And so by the time I get done editing anything that an AI software writes, I could have done it faster just by writing from scratch. And it would have been better. I think that is another common mistake I see, is people using these AI writing software, but the clients that I'm going for will get content from a marketing agency that claims to have written something and it's clearly AI written. And they go, yeah, no, this is super generic. It's not reflective of my brand. It's not doing what I need it to do. I need to hire someone like Allison who's actually going to write the content. I have talked to people who are not strong writers, and it could take them all day to write a blog post. And if they can use ChatGPT to get some ideas and just get over that blinking cursor, which can be some person actually said it could be like traumatic, that staring at that blinking cursor and not knowing what to write. So if You can type something into ChatGPT and it can just help you get over that hump, and then you can work with the content that it gives you. Awesome. Go ahead and do that. Never just copy and paste whatever ChatGPT gives you, because Google doesn't like it. It's going to be super generic. It also works by scraping the content. I mean, again, from an SEO perspective, it's just scraping content that already exists elsewhere on the internet and kind of repurposing it for you. That's not going to position you as an expert in your industry, because you're just regurgitating the same stuff that everyone else is saying. It's also potentially going to open you up to plagiarism issues if other people find that you're creating the same content on your website that is on their website that you thought was unique because ChatGPT created it when it didn't really create anything. It just kind of repurposed it for you. So there are definitely uses for ChatGPT, but the whole idea of, it just generates content for me and I don't need to do anything is a huge mistake.
What I've heard from a lot of people that are using it for blogs is they're using it as an idea, like to strum up ideas, but they still are really writing their own stuff, which I think it's good for that to, detail out it takes some of the research aspect away for you. And shortens up time.
Yeah.
It does, but always double check its work, because like anything else, it can give you misinformation. Actually, the first time I used ChatGPT, it gave me incorrect information, which, because I know what I'm talking about, I was able to look at that information and go, no, that's not correct. Thanks anyway. But yeah, that's definitely something to be aware of, is that it is not perfect.
Absolutely.
Oh, good to know. Good to know. Yeah, I do agree with you because brands, they really need to have their own verbiage on their website. They really need to stand apart from everybody else. And you're not going to get that through ChatGPT. So, yep. Well, thank you so much for being on the show today, Allison. Do you have any specials or offers for the audience today? Any events coming up or anything?
Nothing in particular. No, just I would just like to plug my book, Content Marketing Made Easy. You can get that on Amazon if you are interested in learning more about a lot of the crossover between content, marketing strategy, as well as SEO. I cover all of that in that book. So that's Content Marketing Made Easy.
Nice. And we do have a page for you on the website with it's /Allison Verhalen. Is it Verhalen or Halen?
It is Verhalen.
All right, good. I know we met probably 3 or 4 years ago now. I think maybe at the beginning of COVID.
I think so.
And we've never actually met in person, but I've been following all of her stuff. She sends out great newsletters, and she has webinars on occasion and does a lot of educational things. So if you're not already following her, follow her, because she's working her business over there.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Tracy.
Amazing. Thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
I feel like that this is a conversation that's not going away anytime soon. AI. I think we're going to just continue to expand and expand and expand on it. And pretty soon we'll have AI running the Connect show. You just never know. We'll be kicked out.
Could you imagine? We'll just be avatars. We won't even have to be really here.
Bobbing head.
It'll just be fake pictures of ourselves.
I've seen Avatar that John has showed me some of the stuff. It looks like a real person, and their mouth is going to move just normal. It's crazy. It's insane. Absolutely insane.
Oh, and remember that app that I have where I can put those faces and can sing songs and their faces actually moving?
Yeah, you've creeped me out with that a little bit.
Looks like one of our streams. Did you hear what I said or no?
Yes, for the moment, pretty much. Yes, the app that you have. I think we're losing her. I think we're losing her.
Bring it on.
Am I back now? Am I back?
You're back. Yeah, I think so.
Do you remember that app that I was putting your face in and making your face dance?
Yep.
That was pretty good.
It creeped me out a little. It was kind of creepy. It was like, yeah.
It was very accurate. It was very accurate. It made your face move totally how it should look when it's
crazy.
When it's your face.
It's crazy.
This world's going. This is like everybody needs to be really on the lookout for fake things going on, because with all this stuff being able to be just created at a whim is incredible. it's hard enough to keep up with the spam in your inbox. And now we've got to keep up with fake looking people, and
You're going to have
getting
fake
crazy.
people in Zoom and everything.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
We're going to thank all of our volunteers so much for helping out today. And thanks to everybody for coming. We do not have our guests totally scheduled for next week, but just about ready almost by the end of today we will. So it's going to be a surprise for next week, but we are all in person in the studio. So that's going to be pretty fun. And do you guys have any snow down there?
no. We're getting funky weather today, though. There's some funk.
Yeah, we got 18 inches of snow on Friday.
Keep it.
18 inches.
Keep it. I'm good.
So Saturday, I spent 5 hours cleaning snow.
I'm
That's
so
crazy.
sorry for your back.
So I'm just so excited to be able to come to the studio and have, even if it's wet weather, snowless. Don't have any more snow there.
I will agree with that. On that note, thank everyone for joining us on our show today. Help our community grow by reaching out, inviting a person that you feel will benefit from a part of this journey. Like, subscribe, share, all the fun things, comment, email us. And if you have any ideas, email us at ideas@theconnectshow.com, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you, guests, for coming on today.